Hi, my name is Diana Herrera, and this presentation is for ENC 2300 for Professor Philip Lane. My choice of topic for discussion today is designer babies. Humanity has dreamed of the idea of enhancement and perfection, always trying to push past nature's limit as we strive to be stronger, brighter, and better. The idea of acquiring unlimited power is so appealing that it's seen as an obstacle that must be overcome. Let's take the scientist Victor Frankenstein from Mary Shelley's novel Frankenstein as an example. The novel tells a story of how Frankenstein challenges the laws of nature to retrieve the secret of life, to create the creature made of different body parts and chemicals, which results in corruption. He recognizes his mistake in trying to usurp the task of God, a role that he shouldn't have interfered with. With technological advancements, scientists can now fix genes that cause an illness or disability, but parents can also engineer their own child, or as they call them, designer babies. Scientists now have the ability to meddle with genes so parents can choose any physical traits and even enhance their child's ability. In my opinion, the consequences outweigh the benefits because trying to change the nature of our species ensures great responsibility. Genetically engineering an embryo can lead to a healthier and more competitive race. However, I believe that the act of designing a baby actually violates the ancestral and ethical nature of our species. Every parent wants a perfect child, right? I mean, you can only hope that your child will succeed in every aspect of their lives. When creating the perfect child, however, parents may not appreciate the gift of actually having a child. Rather than supporting them through struggles, appreciating their hard work, and loving them unconditionally, parents won't tolerate any failure. Here's an example. Let's say a baby is designed to have a high IQ, and when it grows up, he or she may not perform to the level expected. The child can make a lot of mistakes on exams and not be at the top of his class. The parents become frustrated and unsatisfied because their child didn't grow up to be whom they planned. Parents may get upset because they made an investment, but we need to remember that children do have emotions. They experience stress, fear, and anxiety, and these genes can't be meddled with. Thus, parents' emotions of anger and frustration may indeed surpass their sense of responsibility to guide and advise their child. In the future, a designer baby may be considered biologically superior but not morally superior. If everyone were genetically enhanced and performing at such a high standard, the competition would be high. There would be no sense of community, trust, or even respect, because everyone would be trying to reach the unlimited potential. The unlimited potential has been set by genetic engineering. Parents may even be selective about the sex of the baby. Sex selection is biased in the U.S. Americans do believe an ideal family has the boy as the oldest child, making it even harder to get rid of gender stereotypes. If parents can pay and choose how they want their baby to look and be, isn't it fair to say that their values are distorted? They set an example for future generations because morals aren't inherited but learned. The achievement of success seems to overshadow any unconditional love or character. Lastly, when a parent genetically predetermines their child's characteristics, the child has lost their exercise of free will. Altering a child's genes before it's born would be a violation of rights. It's possible that by giving parents the ability to choose the traits in their children could actually worsen the relationship between them. In essence, by genetically manipulating a child in specific ways, he or she loses their right to be human, their dignity to be human, and the right to preserve humanity, all of which will be lessened greatly. Now, I know the idea of designing your baby sounds cool, but before actually taking that step, you must think of the costs and the benefits. How can this technology be regulated? Should there be a limit of how much you can design your baby? Is designing your baby just for the sake of creating someone who is survival of the fittest and is bound to succeed? So, should mankind be able to lead evolution? Or should we embrace every stumble we make? I mean, I think that as humans, we should strive to make mistakes and learn from our failures, only seeking to reach our individual potential. Because in the end, we are all meant to be human.